Oh man, what's happening, YouTube? Saturday morning, man, we got runs to make. You know what I mean? We about to throw 20 pounds of wings in that grease. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get some hot sauce, gotta get some butter, because we making homemade buffalo wings. We don't use no buffalo wing sauce. We make our own around here. And then I'm gonna take about 5 pounds and make some garlic parmesan. You know what I'm saying? And then some lemon pepper. So we're gonna have about 20 pounds, 10 pounds of straight buffalo. We're gonna do 5 pounds of the garlic parmesan and another 5 pounds of lemon pepper. So it's going to go down here, man. We gotta make this quick trip real fast. So it's gonna be wild, man. And I was just really thinking, like, this is a Super Bowl, man, that is going to define a lot of things for a lot of people, man. And for me, it's borderline, not even borderline, man. This is a must-win game for me. Must win. You're talking about a situation where you're going up against a team that's really a dynasty and is trying to go after history, man. And the Eagles, we're a team that is really just searching for our second Super Bowl of all time. Like, and this is after making it to 4. Well, this will be our 5th. We've been to 4 Super Bowls. Remember 1980, 2004, 2017, 2022. And as an Eagles fan, man, lifelong Eagles fan, I'm sick and tired of losing Super Bowls, man. I'm sick and tired of losing Super Bowls. And for me, 04 was the worst Super Bowl loss that I can remember. It was absolutely gut-wrenching because 04, with Andy Reid being our coach, 04 happened, on the backs or after making it to 4 NFC Championship games and losing, man, and losing. And Andy Reid, they finally go out, get Terrell Owens, and then we're able to win. Able to win the NFC Championship game, but lose the Super Bowl. That was purely gut-wrenching because it came after losing championship game after championship game after championship game. 2022 was bad as well, but 2022, 2 years ago, is when I really came to the realization that we have the right quarterback and that I love this quarterback. Jalen Hurts became my guy. The moment we were down, when all the momentum shifted, the defense was shit in that second half. All of the people that go out there and blame it on the fumble and stuff like that. Like, I don't know what you're looking at. Of course, sure, Jalen Hurts fumbled, or sure, Bolton scored a touchdown, and sure that, loosened the gap. But if you all remember, the team, the Eagles, led by Jalen Hurts, went and scored 10 points after that. So that was not a momentum shifter. The Eagles went and scored 10 points after that and went into halftime up 10 points, 24-14, I believe it was. 24-14, man, you're supposed to win that. You come back in the third quarter, and this is the staggering thing. The Philadelphia Eagles defense did not get not one stop in that whole second half, and the Chiefs scored every single possession. That is ridiculously unprecedented. And that's the reason the Eagles lost. It was Jonathan Gannon, who didn't know what the hell he was doing. Andy Reid outcoached him at the end. It was gut-wrenching, but it was also positive in that you're talking about Jalen Hurts made it to the Super Bowl in his second full season as a starter, as a very young quarterback with a young wide receiving core. Yeah, and I felt like we would get back. I really did. I felt like we would get back last season, even though we didn't. This year is the continuation of that, so I didn't feel that good. This Super Bowl, however, my God, if the Eagles were to lose, I don't know how anyone recovers. Me as a fan, I don't know if I would ever recover. And then, honestly, I don't know how the team recovers from that, man. From a loss here. What can you add? What can you do to beat this particular Chiefs team? A team that on paper is the inferior squad. I don't care what nobody says. Some guy trying to argue with me yesterday, Chiefs are the better team. Like, what do you mean? Do you mean resume-wise, meaning because they've won Super Bowls? Is that what you're talking about? That's fine. But resume-wise, they're not the better team. The Chiefs find ways to win, sure. There's no doubt about it. They're a hella winning type of team. Hella well coached on offense and defense. I give you all of that. You want to, do all this Patrick Mahomes ass kissing and act like, he's Superman and all of that. I'll give you that. That's fine. If you want to believe he's the best quarterback you've ever seen, that's fine as well. But if you're trying to argue to me that it's the better team roster-wise, you're smoking. Okay? You're smoking. It's just not, but better roster doesn't mean you'll always win. So what I'm saying is I don't know. If the Eagles were to lose tomorrow, I don't know where they go from here with this particular roster, this lineup. Howie Roseman, the GM, what can he add? Who can you sign? People talking about Myles Garrett. Okay. How do you get Myles? You get Myles Garrett. That's what you got to do. You got to have every single thing to beat the Chiefs. That would be crazy. So this is a very, 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 very big game, man. I think a loss would crush me. Probably as a fan more than I've ever experienced. Probably in my life as an Eagles fan, to be honest with you. Because I don't know what you do. That a franchise can come with an inferior squad, talent-wise, and you still can't beat them. After loading your team the way the Eagles are loaded, after adding Saquon Barkley, who is the real MVP of this season, by the way, that you add him, you have the better receiving core, you have the better offensive line, you have arguably the better defensive line, linebacking core might be close there. But I still take Zach Bond over whoever they have, whether it's Bolton or the other guy. Secondary. I like the Chiefs secondary, but I still take the Eagles secondary. It's like this would be the most gut-wrenching loss I've ever seen, I've ever experienced, and I don't know where we would go from there. I don't know how you react psychologically. I don't know how the players react. You know what I mean? How do they have belief? But what I was saying, Jalen Hurts became my guy the moment he converted that 2-point conversion. That's what I meant to say. Going back there, the moment when he went and he ran for that 2-point conversion, this is my guy. I don't care about none of the other shit y'all care about. About how tall a guy is, about wild plays that a guy does, that a guy jumps 10 feet in the air and throws a 70-yard touchdown. I don't care about that stuff. All right? I care about when we need you the most, do you get it done? And for that reason, man, and for all those reasons that I mentioned previously, the Philadelphia Eagles got to do this, man. This is a must-win game, bro. Can't have it no other way because I don't know how the team or this city recovers if they lose. And I'm being completely honest with you, man. So, I'll see you guys later. We'll be going live at some point this morning, but man, these were the thoughts I had on my way to go out here and start, getting prepared for tomorrow, man. So, peace out.